All right, we're at Crop Connect 2020 here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, the conclusion of the Crop Connect conference, and with the end, the big announcement of the result, the amalgamation vote between 5 commodity groups, and we're pleased to have with us Fred Greig of the Manitoba Wheat and Barley Growers Association on your right, and Greg Fotheringham of the National Sunflower Association of Canada in the middle. And yes, a yes vote in the end, guys. How does it feel?
Just a huge relief, really, and it's been 3 years of meetings and strategic planning to kind of bring this to fruition, I would say, and it's going to be a monumental move forward, I really believe. Fred, how about you?
Oh, totally. It's, you're building excitement. You see the organization, what it could become, what we could do, and yeah, It was a little trepidatious there for a while, but yeah, I think common sense prevailed, and we got a representation of what most Manitoba producers want. So yeah, we're really excited.
So you're referring to the annual meetings that took place over the last 2 days, where, of course, you had to have at least 2/3 of the members in attendance voting in favor?
Yes.
Yeah. And that all went, I guess, obviously, the results speaks for itself.
Yeah, we were always a little bit concerned. Do we get the farmers here?
Yeah, right?
And that was always our greatest fear. So we phoned as many guys as we knew were coming, and we had a great turnout at Wheat and Barley, and I sat in on a couple of the other ones, and positive comments, realistic concerns, and yeah, it was really good.
And that's, like Fred says, we have some concerns that we probably have to deal with going forward as we mold this new organization. But working together, I'm sure it's going to be very, very easy.
So, Greg, you're representing a smaller acreage crop in Manitoba. That's the sunflower industry or sunflower growers. What does this mean for that crop when you're joining this organization?
It gives us longevity.
Okay.
Plain and simple, it gives us longevity going forward as another crop to be grown in the province. It's going to continue to have research and just another diversified crop for the province to grow.
Mm-hmm. Fred, your organization is relatively young compared to some of the others. What does this mean for Manitoba Wheat and Barley?
Yeah, I guess we had the benefit of being a bit younger, and we hadn't built a bureaucracy yet, so we could step back, and all of the directors before me and on the original steering committees had the vision to say, how can we do this a bit better? It's not a criticism on what was done, it's just times change. And we've leaned on sunflower staff a little bit, and it's worked out great. And originally we could see all those synergies, but what surprised me the most is when you get talking to all the other directors and farmers and you get their headspace. I think we're really going to do some great things.
Are you could sort of mention this before, Fred, but are you pleased with the number of farmers that attended these meetings over the last 2 days? Is that a strong representation?
I guess standing alone, no, but this is the third set of AGMs we've been through, and we've been to Ag Days, and we've had some specific meetings. So I think with all those added together, that's enough. And it was a consistent message.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think so. Absolutely, we'd rather have 4,000 people here, but we just knew that wasn't going to happen.
And there were some legal reasons why you had to have people in attendance for the vote, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And that being said, there were, at every annual meeting, there were more producers there than we've ever had in the past.
Wow.
Today. Obviously, yes, we would have liked to seen more, but we did a very good job on putting it out to the producers in the province over the 3-year period. We did webinars, we did publications, mail-outs. There was many opportunities to grasp a hold of the idea.
Okay. So, in terms of the process from here, now that the result is in, You go to the provincial government for approval, the changes needed when it comes to collecting the checkoff, and then August 1st is the target date, or what's the plan, Fred?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's we thought that we were going to be super hard on that date, but they've already let us know, they can manage that a little bit. But I think everything's in place, and now the real fun begins.
Is the plan already in place regarding staffing and all of that structural sort of stuff?
Status quo. With
okay.
Certainly at this point in time. Now we'll have to do some meetings, of course, but the staff we have currently have been exceptional. They've done a pile of work to help us through this. So, kind of carry forward.
Yeah, I think they probably, as Greg said, they are exceptional. So they've already kind of got a contingency plan in place, and they see where this is going. And it was interesting. I think they were happier with the vote than
maybe
I was.
We were.
Yeah, totally. So that's it.
Well, they've played a big part in it over the last number of years.
And I think they can see where it's going, what it can do for Manitoba farmers and producers.
Mm-hmm. Finally, then, is there a memory or a highlight or maybe a person that's contributed to this that comes to mind when you reach a milestone like this? Putting you on the spot.
Oh, well, I would just say the whole steering committee, really would pop up. There was 2 from every organization that's been meeting for 3 years. And, it takes time and not everybody gets along every day type of thing. But overall, I would say that the effort that the complete steering committee put in has been very good.
And we had some directors sub in and sub out as terms turned out. And, it was really, it's been a positive experience right from the, even the support we're getting from the provincial government has been, just can't say enough good things about the experience so far.
All right. Well, we'll look forward then in the coming months to the official launch, I guess, of the Manitoba Crop Alliance.
Right.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Calvin.